What is up, Jackie Lou Familia? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for tuning in again. I appreciate all the love and the support that you guys have been giving me throughout my videos. So big shout out to all of you, to all my subscribers, and the people that don't even subscribe but watch my videos. Thank you to you guys too, because you guys give me views. So thank you. Regardless if you guys are subscribed or not, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. But if you haven't already, and you do like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe, because that would mean so much to me. Anyways, let's get to the video. So tonight, I was gonna say tonight and then today, but it made a weird word. I'm sorry. I gotta relax. So today, the video is going to be about this paranormal experience that I had when I was really young. I think I was between the ages of 8 to 11. I don't really remember. I tell this story all the time, but as I get older, it gets a little blurrier, but I kind of vividly remember it. I tell a lot of people this, and someone gave me the idea to put that story out there because I do tell it to a lot of people. So yeah, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. It's really hard making videos at work. I would love to make a video at home, but I'm not very comfortable in my own home, and there's a lot of reason to that. I keep looking this way even though the camera is this way. I'm really sorry. I'm still getting used to all of it, so just give me a little bit more time. So I was like a little, like around 8 to 11. I don't really remember how old I was. I just know that I had a really weird paranormal experience. I would like to call it a paranormal experience. I don't know the right term, so correct me if I'm wrong. And the things that I say in a few. So when I was little, I had this imaginary friend called Consuela. Growing up, I felt like my parents didn't really give me attention. But when you're small, you think things a certain way, and when you get older, you start to realize, whoa, my parents weren't all that bad. And it's just a lot, but there were things that have happened when I was young that I will never, I guess, forget or forgive, but we grow, we learn, and we understand. But when I was little, I had this imaginary friend called Consuela that I talked to every time before I left home. When I got home, it was always in my room. Like, I always talked to her in my room. There was this one night where I went to bed, and maybe this is just my Mexican mother, but my room was used as a closet. My closet was everyone's closet. I had 2 closets in my room, and most of the stuff was either my mom's or my brother's. So I barely even had space for my own things. So both of my closets were filled up. There was no empty room in it. You couldn't even fit yourself inside. So that night, my closet doors were closed, and they're like, it's one closet door, one closet door. The entrance door to my room is here, and then my bed was like, this is the closet, 1, 2. My bed was like right here, and the window was right there. So I had a bunk bed, but there was no bunker on the bottom. It was just like nothing. I don't know why. I don't remember this. Like, that's what I'm telling you. Like, I start to slowly forget certain parts of the story, but I just know that I just didn't have a bed under my bunk bed. You know, the word bunk bed, but it has no, okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. I remember I went to sleep, and my mom never put up decorations on top of my bed, for the reason being that something would fall and I could get hurt. Later on she does, but in this part of my lifetime she didn't. So I went to sleep, and I woke up to this like toy net that had like stuffed animals, well, stuffed bears and animals and all that. And I grabbed one, and I went back to sleep, right? Not thinking much of it, you know, little me thinking, you know, my mom put up this net, put stuffed animals just to surprise me, ha. You know, me just thinking that I'm important like that. But no, she didn't. I wake up again, and then they're gone, but I still have the one that I grabbed. go back to bed. I get up and I see that my closet door is open, the second one, the one that's facing me. And I'm just like, that's weird. It's supposed to be closed. So then I see a figure. It's a woman, you know. She opens the door and she's like, come here, come with me. And I said, come with you? I'm like, what? Like, I was so confused. I was little. I was like, no, I don't know you. She said that her name was Consuela. She said that she was my imaginary friend, that she wanted to show me beyond my closet. And I kept on telling her no, and she kept on saying, yes, come with me, like, it's safe, come with me. But I kept on telling her no, that I'm not gonna go with her. I don't know who she is, and she's not my imaginary friend. So after that, I just remember that I put the blanket on top of me and I went to sleep, and I woke up and it supposedly went back to normal. It was still nighttime, but I remember opening my room door, walking all over my house, and I even opened the door to like my apartment, you know? I don't know why I did it. I just know that I did it just to make sure that I was still in my reality. I went back up to my bed, I went to sleep. The net was still there. Still didn't think much of it. Knocked out. Woke up and I still had that bear, but the net was gone, and there was not even like a little, I guess the little hole where you would have drilled the nail to put in that toy net. There was nothing. Like, it's like it never existed. So I remember that I told my mom, and my mom was like, what, are you crazy? I'm like, did you give me this bear? And I was little. I was just asking her, like, did she put up the net? Did she take it down? And she looked at me like I was crazy. I just remember waking up and asking my mom that question, and she just looked at me like something was wrong with me. And I was just like, I don't get it. So how did I get this bear? I asked my dad and asked everyone. No one knows where that bear came from. The weirdest thing about the whole story is that I don't remember going to sleep that night, and I don't remember the rest of my day. I just remembered I went straight to bed. Went to sleep, woke up, and that bear was gone. That bear never existed. I told my mom, she remembers about a bear, and she's like, no, what are you talking about? And that has been living in the back of my head for the longest. I told everyone this story, and I think I told my brothers the same story, like, that I remember growing up and this is what happened, and they look at me like I'm crazy. I'm just like, am I crazy? Like, what if I went inside that closet? What if I walked out of my house? What would have happened? You know, that's like the weirdest thing that has ever happened to me growing up. It's just like I woke up 3 times in a different reality, or so I think. My imaginary friend opens the door and tells me to go with her. My mom tells me that she never did anything, and then when I wake up again and ask her the same question, she's like, what bear are you talking about? Like, if I'm some crazy person. And I don't think I'll ever get the answer of what that night meant, or what was going on, or like where that bear went, where it came from, what was, like, I just don't understand it. Like, if you know what it meant, or like what was going on, you should like comment down below, or what your opinion is about the story. A lot of people might not believe it, and that's okay by me. But I've been saying this story for as long as I can remember, because it's something that stayed in the back of my head ever since I was little. I just cannot forget it. I remember everything. And it's, as I grow up, it's getting blurrier and blurrier, but like, it's just weird remembering that figure's face and the way she looked. She was really pretty, and her voice was so soft and soothing, and ever since then I just felt like I just didn't belong with my family. Like, it was just so weird. And I love my family. I felt like I detached myself after a while, because after that happened, I don't remember what happened 3 years after, like during my childhood. I don't remember what happened in 3 years after that. I just remember being like 11 or 12 or something like that, or 13, 14, and my life after. But But I don't remember anything during those 3 years where I had this like paranormal experience, and it creeps me out to this day. I just wonder what would have happened if I would have went into that closet, or if I would have walked out of my house and locked myself out. What would have happened? Or like, I don't remember the rest of that day. I swear, like, I remember telling my mom about the bear, and she just looked at me like I was crazy. That she doesn't know where it came from, that, you know, maybe I grabbed it or something. And I know I grabbed it from that reality or whatever was going on. And I brought it with me. And I just remember that when I woke up, like, whatever time that was, how many times I woke up. I remember when I woke up officially, or so I think officially, my mom just looked at me like, what are you talking about? We never even talked about no bear. I think my mom still thinks that I'm crazy, and that is okay. That's what my mom says, soy una monstra con patas, or que soy una loca, or whatever. I love my mom. Have hella love for her, regardless of what has happened growing up. But I have hella love for my mom, and that story still creeps me out to this day. I don't think I said it right when I talk about it with other people. Like, when I'm genuinely telling them, that the story sounds weirder. But for some reason, I guess telling it to you guys is just, it's just doesn't sound right, especially since I'm at work and I'm trying to speed up the video and the story. So I'm really sorry. But yeah, that's what happened. You know what I also noticed? That when I make videos and I'm really going to make a true video without editing, that I know I'm not gonna edit, no one comes in. Like, it's just it's smooth sailing, like smooth sailing. And I blink out and I'm just talking and talking and talking and talking. I don't even notice how many minutes I have till I start looking, and I'm just like, oh shit. And I feel like I come into reality again. So weird, but it feels cool, you know? That I get lost in the things that I say. But yeah, thank you once again for tuning in to my channel and watching my videos, and I hope you like it. If you guys have any video ideas, you guys could always comment down below. I have no problem with talking about anything in my life. Honestly, I'm an open book. I have another weird experience that happened, like, I think last year or 2 years ago. That one sounds really dumb. I thought I was gonna get abducted by aliens. So don't like, honestly, if you guys think I'm dumb, then I'm dumb. It is what it is. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on my next video. Bye guys.